Hi, I'm Travis Walker with the law offices of Travis R. Walker here in the city of Stuart and in the state of Florida. It's important to know what happens if DCF gets involved in your life. There's dependency cases is what happens if DCF gets involved and then they open an active case on your file. So you need to be prepared for that just in case that happens. First, DCF does a report and investigation. They do their own reports and investigation. They're confidential, extremely hard to get into, and are only if it proceeds from there does DCF start the process of removal. Now, sometimes there's an emergency removal depending upon the circumstances, and in that case, there's a shelter hearing, in which case that due process right you have a hearing basically immediately after the taking of the child away. That shelter hearing, it needs to be done within 24 hours of the child's removal. So even if it's removed on a Friday, Saturday, those hearings have to be done. Again, it's a due process requirement. We want to make sure that everybody's noticed and provided the opportunity. Then there's an adjudicatory hearing, and that's where the court reviews the evidence presented and determines whether or not the case should proceed. Then the DCF will present what we call a case plan and case management. That can be argued over, determine whether or not it's actually sufficient in order to actually handle the dependency, and go from there. The next step is a disposition hearing. At the disposition hearing, the court approves the case plan and establishes the goals. So if you don't agree with the case plan and don't want to agree to what DCF's case plan is, that would be your opportunity to fight what that case plan is in order to establish what would be an appropriate case plan. Then there's review hearings. There's a number of hearings that go on, status hearings basically, to see if the progress has been made, if there needs to be updates, if things have changed, things need to be deleted, things need to be added. Those are all part of the process there. And then a permanency hearing. The hearing aims to establish a permanent plan for the child. They want some level of permanency because obviously it's important for a child to have some type of certainty as to their life is going to be like. And finally, if the case plan doesn't work out, or there's really some terrible things going on, then a termination of parental rights hearing is done, and that's when the court can determine that the actual parental rights of a parent are terminated, and then that they place the child pursuant to what the court's findings are. So if you have any questions with regards to dependency, please give us a call here at the law offices of Travis R. Walker, 772-708-0952. Love to see if we can help you out.